Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. Rhea Ripley had a forgettable night on the Raw after Elimination Chamber as she lost her WWE Women's World Championship. Triple H has now reacted to the shocking title change. Rhea Ripley put her Women's World Championship on the line against Io Sky in the main event of Raw tonight. The two women pushed each other to their limits in a barn-burner contest, where Bianca Belair caused interference during the closing moments of the match. The mommy took issue with the EST rooting for her opponent and got into her face, pushing the two women into each other. Interestingly, referee Jessica Kerr didn't call for a DQ and let the match continue. The distraction allowed Sky to reverse Ripley's riptide from the top rope and deliver a Hurricane Rana, followed by a moonsault to pick up the win. After the show went off the air, Triple H took to his official X, formerly Twitter, handle to share backstage footage of himself hugging Io Sky. He also congratulated the damaged CTRL member on her monumental win. The Mamie's reign ended abruptly after 56 days. Is Rhea Ripley out of WrestleMania 41? Only time will tell. Triple H's silence-breaking response to Rhea Ripley's loss of the WWE Women's World Championship on *Raw* has left fans in anticipation, as the loss marks a significant turning point for both Ripley and the Judgment Day faction. Rhea Ripley's reign as WWE Women's World Champion had been a defining feature of the brand, with the powerhouse champion dominating her opponents. Her combination of strength, intensity, and no-nonsense attitude made her the epitome of what the championship stood for. Fans were eager to see how long she could continue to carry the title and how WWE would navigate her journey as champion, especially with her integral role in the Judgment Day storyline. However, her loss came unexpectedly. The title slipping from Ripley's grasp was a shock to many, as she had been portrayed as nearly unstoppable. This loss raised several questions about her future and what it meant for the Judgment Day faction, especially as it had built so much around her presence. Could the loss signal a shift in the power dynamics within the faction? Would there be an internal struggle, with Rhea Ripley possibly questioning her place in the group, or would she find new ways to rebound and fight back harder than ever? As fans tried to digest this surprising moment, Triple H broke his silence on the matter, offering a response that left plenty to unpack. The WWE Executive Vice President and creative mastermind often stays quiet during major title shifts, but his comments in this instance have garnered significant attention. Triple H's response was less about focusing solely on Ripley's loss and more about the big picture. It's not about how long you hold the title. It's about what you do after you lose it, Triple H remarked. Rhea Ripley is an undeniable force in this company, and her reign was a testament to that. But WWE isn't about staying at the top forever. It's about the next challenge, the next opportunity, and how you rise after setbacks. Triple H's statement clearly signals that Ripley's loss won't define her legacy in WWE. He hinted at the growth of her character beyond the championship, with new challenges on the horizon. Triple H believes in evolution, and Ripley is no different. He also subtly alluded to the fact that this could spark a new storyline arc for her, potentially allowing her to reassert herself in a different way, whether that involves reclaiming her title or moving into new rivalries. Ripley's role within Judgment Day also seemed to be a key focus of Triple H's words. The faction, led by Finn Balor, and with key players like Damian Priest, has been vital in shaping Ripley's success. The group's influence might play a role in how Ripley recovers from the loss and where her character heads next. Would Judgment Day continue to support Ripley, or would internal tensions start to rise as Ripley focuses on getting back to the top? While Ripley's future remains uncertain, Triple H's comments set the tone for what comes next. His message was clear. In WWE, every defeat is just the beginning of a new chapter, and there's always a chance to come back stronger. The WWE Universe will be watching closely to see how Ripley bounces back from this loss and how her journey intertwines with the ever-evolving stories within the company. Triple H's comments also seem to be a subtle reminder of the larger narrative that WWE is continuously weaving. A story where every character's evolution is pivotal to the overall direction of the company. He acknowledged that while Rhea Ripley's loss of the WWE Women's World Championship was a significant moment, it doesn't define her career in WWE. Instead, it sets the stage for something new, something perhaps even more compelling for her character. In WWE, the act of holding a championship isn't necessarily the defining moment of a wrestler's career. It's the journey how they handle the challenges that come after the title is lost, and how they reinvent themselves that leaves a lasting impact on the audience. Ripley's loss opens a narrative door for potential new rivalries, alliances, or character developments. Could it lead to a redemption story? Will Rhea Ripley go down the path of vengeance, perhaps taking on new opponents with a vengeance to reclaim what was once hers? Or could this open a doorway for her to step out of the shadow of the Judgment Day faction and forge her own destiny? The loss could also fuel internal conflict within Judgment Day, particularly if Ripley seeks to distance herself from the group or if others feel that the faction needs to adapt and evolve in response to her loss. Fans have seen the faction thrive thanks to the combined force of Ripley, Baylor, Priest, and Dominic Mysterio. But what happens when one of those pillars stumbles? Triple H's words hinted that this could be the catalyst for major developments within the faction, leading to possible fractures or rivalries between its members. Moreover, Triple H's strategic approach to character development was clear in how he framed Ripley's situation. He's not only looking at Ripley as a wrestler, but as a central part of WWE's broader storytelling. Her loss represents a new chapter not just for her, but for the faction she's a part of, and potentially for the entire women's division. With the rise of new challengers, the WWE Women's Division will look vastly different as Ripley and others adjust to this shift in power. Who will rise to fill the void left by her loss? How will Ripley adapt to the challenges that await? Triple H's decision to highlight the importance of reinvention and recovery shows his belief in long-term storytelling. This isn't a one-off moment. It's part of the ongoing narrative that defines WWE. Characters in WWE are often reborn from their lowest points. In the past, we've seen wrestlers like Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, and even Roman Reigns overcome major losses to not only reclaim their titles, but emerge as even stronger, more compelling figures in the company. Looking beyond Ripley's future, Triple H's remarks also signal that WWE will continue to explore the depth of its talent, giving them room to grow, adapt, and evolve. The loss of a championship is, in his eyes, simply an opportunity for the character to be further tested and reshaped for what's next in the grand scheme of WWE's storytelling machine. As for the fans, this moment has sparked a flurry of speculation, excitement, and anticipation. What direction will Rhea Ripley take? Will the Judgment Day rally behind her, or will this loss lead to tensions within the faction? Could Ripley potentially enter a feud with a fellow faction member? Or will she venture out on her own to reclaim the title she lost? Triple H has once again proven that in WWE, there is always a bigger picture, and no loss is ever the end of a story. The next chapter in Ripley's career will undoubtedly be as compelling as her championship reign. Triple H's words only add fuel to the fire, as fans eagerly await to see how the Women's World Championship landscape will shift and what role Rhea Ripley will play in shaping it moving forward.